Acceptance in life is not always easy. Sometimes we think we could change our circumstances by simply avoiding them, but that's just not the case. In order to fully accept something, you must first acknowledge it in an objective way, meaning without any type of judgment. Then we must take it as such and act accordingly. No matter what feelings or emotions that may come up for you during this process, you must carry on with that knowing and understanding in mind, because once you know better, you do better. And once you're aware of the truth, you're now responsible for changing your behavior. So if you're ready to face the truth and take steps towards your growth, stay tuned, because what comes next might just change how you see everything. Hey, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, I'm Shan, your homegirl and mindset coach, here to help you get your mind, your spirit, and your whole life in alignment while I do the same for myself. Because let's be real, I'm walking this journey with you. I don't just talk about mindset work and healing, I actually live it. I wrestle with it and I grow through it every single day. Okay, so I want to get straight into this topic because it's very important. Healing doesn't work without the truth. You can journal every single day, you can recite affirmations, you can even cut off toxic people. But if you're not being real with yourself, you just running in circles. Today, I want to share 5 key ways to know if you're avoiding true acceptance. These aren't the obvious signs. They're the quiet patterns that show up when we're trying to protect ourselves from being hurt, even when we say we're doing the work. This might be a little uncomfortable, but I promise it's going to be so freeing on the other side, because once you stop avoiding your reality, you unlock the power to change it. Let's get into it. Number 1, you keep wishing things were different. When you catch yourself constantly saying it shouldn't have happened like that, or they should have treated me better, or my life was supposed to look different by now, that's a clear sign that you're mentally fighting reality. Acceptance doesn't mean that you like what happened. It means that you've stopped arguing with it, because healing can't stop until we stop trying to rewrite the past. Find lessons in them and apply them in the present, because all you have is now. Peace begins the moment you stop needing the past to be anything other than what it was. Number 2, you're still trying to control outcomes. Acceptance is letting go of the need to micromanage life. It is what it is. You can only control so much. If you live long enough, you learn that pretty fast. If you're still chasing closure, trying to change people, or obsessing what might happen next, that's resistance, and that's also struggle. True accepting is trusting what's unfolding, even when it's uncertain and even when it hurts. Let go and let God, as they say. Ask yourself, what am I trying to force that I should be freeing? Number 3, you're avoiding your feelings by staying busy or numb. Distraction is not healing. If you're constantly busy scrolling endlessly or numbing out emotionally, that's often a sign that you're avoiding what you really need to feel. Acceptance starts with sitting in it, the grief, the anger, the disappointment, without any shame. The only way out is through. Feeling your feelings is not failure. Once you process them accordingly, it's actually freedom. Distraction is not healing. Once again, true freedom starts when you face your emotions and feel them without shame. Number 4, you constantly blame others or circumstances. You find it easier to point outward than to look inward. While other people may have hurt you, true healing requires ownership of your response, and avoiding that responsibility is often a way to dodge acceptance. Accountability and acceptance go hand in hand. One unlocks the other. Stop blaming and start owning. Number 5, you keep repeating the same lessons. When you find yourself stuck in reoccurring patterns, whether in relationships, habits, or emotional reactions, it's not just a coincidence. These patterns are your mind and heart's way of trying to bring something important to your attention. Usually there's an emotional truth behind the surface that you haven't fully acknowledged yet or accepted. Ask yourself, what am I afraid to feel? What belief am I holding on to? Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like it. It means stopping the fight inside. That's when the healing really begins. Let me remind you, true acceptance is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's the bold decision to say, this happened. I may not understand it, I may not have chosen it, but I will not let it define me. Because life gets easier when we stop fighting reality and start flowing with it. You don't need to control everything to be at peace. You just need to allow what is and just let it be. Now I want to give you today's journal prompt. What truth am I avoiding that's keeping me from moving forward? Now I want you to take a deep breath and really sit with that. Sometimes the thing that's holding us back isn't a person or a situation. It's actually just a truth that we're too afraid to face. Maybe it's a pattern or a decision or a part of yourself that you've been ignoring. Grab your journal and give yourself some space to be honest without filters or judgment. Write it out. What am I avoiding? Why am I avoiding it? And what would change if I finally faced it? This is where the true breakthrough will begin. Your healing is on the other side of your honesty. Take your time. You got this. If this spoke to your heart in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who you think needs this reminder. And drop a comment. What's one thing that you're learning to accept right now? Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Come with me to my cousin's wedding. So as you can see, it was at the Eagles Landing Country Club, which is a very beautiful venue, by the way. They really picked a good one. That's my cousin there, Darius, who got married to his girlfriend, Shay. It was so cute because he was so nervous. But I just love when someone makes you feel like that, inside. It's a beautiful thing. And it's so rare, to find your person in life and find somebody that you don't mind being around for the rest of your life. I think I might have complimented her about 5 to 10 times on her dress because it was so beautiful. It was so elegant and classy and just simple, like less is more. That's what it's giving. I loved it. The entire ceremony was beautiful from the beginning to the end. We had a wonderful time, and it had been so long since I had been to a wedding. So I was just amazed with everything and how it turned out. Everything about it was perfect, and I couldn't have complained about anything. The food was good. The service was good. The drinks were flowing. Everything was amazing. Congratulations to the beautiful couple again.